Every day is another day. Every moment counts. Every second is important. And that's why life is like a clock. It turns. Good morning to my wonderful people of this great country, Liberia. Good morning to all of you. Thanks for always joining us. Today is Thursday, 13th of February. And of course, President Boakai is rising up a little bit. A lot of things are happening. Suspending. Good morning to you, my friends. This is the OK Morning Rush. It's on 99.5. It's always good to be here in the morning. I don't know about you, but it's okay. It's good. Very good. Well, this morning, let me tell you what we'll be doing. Yesterday, the president suspended over 500. There are 500 plus government officials who are non-compliant to asset declaration. Executive Mansion says it is a result of a list from the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. The executive chairperson, the Councilor Alexandra Azo, I'll call her this morning to talk briefly about a particular thing. What is it about a shooting incident involving a police officer? Cecilia Clark, spokesperson of the LMP, will be on the line to fill us in, to tell us what exactly is the issue. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you. Okay, good morning. Welcome to the OK Morning Rush on 99.5. We will go straight up. Yesterday, the president suspended Executive Mansion. President Boakai has immediately suspended all government officials who failed to declare their assets within the required time frame. This action is in accordance with Article 2, Section 10.2H of the Act to amend Section 5.2 and Section 10.2 of the 2014 Code of Conduct, and follows the President's directive issued on November 27, granting a 10-day grace period for compliance. The Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission has provided a list of non-compliant officials and those listed are now suspended for a period of 1 month without pay or until they submit the required declarations. As part of this directive, all suspended officials must immediately turn over government assets to complaint heads of agency, their destiny, or authorized person within their respective institutions. We'll see all the people there. They might not go to well. We'll come inside our report them all to see which one of them is going to work, and all these kinds of things are happening. Okay. So yesterday, the president suspended several government officials for not complying with a provision of the shortly not declaring the asset. And I remember this whole asset declaration thing. We spoke about it over and over and again. We thought the president was, in my Liberian plan, pampering these people. At some point, they will go to cabinet and the president will practically appeal to them to go and declare the asset. The president issued a statement. Giving them grace period to declare the asset. And these people failed to do so. Then the president will come later to suspend them. There are too many interpretations in the public about the president's action. I know a friend of mine who were talking to me and saying, Clarence, the Unity Party guys, they are very crafty. That suspension is a diversionary tactic to sway people from some of the main issues happening in the country. So everybody will now be talking about suspension, and focus on the suspension, whereas there are a lot of other issues happening in the country. One school of thought also is that, look, these people defied the president. They challenged the president. They should not have been suspended. All of them should have been former government officials by now. And you can't tell me in the country we lack the capacity to appoint people in their respective positions. That is somebody's thought. That these people, the fact that the president will go to cabinet and talk to them to declare their asset over and over and over and again, they didn't do that. The president issued a statement in November. They didn't do that. So they knowingly, willfully, intentionally appropriated unto themselves authority they do not have to challenge the authority of the presidency. And the president say he's suspending them. Somebody say they're supposed to be, they're supposed to be former government officials now. Because these people, you see, they deliberately and defiantly, at the detriment of the presidency, they refuse to do so. So the president took some action. Yes, it's good. But there are a lot of people who think it's belated, man. The Commissioner General of the Liberia Immigration, and I'll come back to the asset declaration thing. I just want to talk to the LACC chairperson. I have a lot of issues. The Commissioner General of the Liberia Immigration Service, Steve Zarko, was suspended, I think, somewhere in November. Now, I managed to now lay my hands on the suspension letter. I know there were a lot of speculations about that he ate money and all these kinds of things. I laid my hands on the suspension letter. And when I got the suspension letter, I was saying, but that today Steve Zarko is supposed to go back to work after the 3 months. How come, will he go? Is he not in the category of people who have not declared their asset? Then, so he has declared his asset. But I wanted to read his suspension letter because The executive mansion didn't publish the letter. Oh, we only heard that you are suspended, blah, blah, blah. We've been trying to get hold of this letter. This letter was issued Steve Zago on the 13th of November. That was last year. Honorable Stephen Zago, Commissioner General, Liberia Immigration Service, Monrovia, Liberia. Dear Commissioner Zago, subject, notice of suspension. I have received, and I know this is the president that was speaking. I have received and reviewed a report regarding your handling of a writ of Niese Republica involving an individual honor code action. According to the findings, it has been determined that you exercised improper judgment and failed in your duty to uphold the responsibilities required of your position in this matter. In view of the above, you are hereby suspended from duty without pay for a period of 3 months, effective immediately. Upon receipt of this letter, you are to turn over all official related materials, assets, and any accessories under your care to your deputy, who will assume your responsibilities during the suspension period. We trust that this period will allow you to reflect on the high standards expected in the execution of your duties, and we look forward to your improved commitment upon resumption. Yours sincerely, Joseph Newman Boakai Sr. So Steve Zago was suspended not for corruption. Steve Zago was suspended. Apparently there was a court case involving somebody, and probably a writ of Niese Republica was issued. That writ prevents a president from leaving the country. And maybe Zago allowed the president to leave the country, and the president think that was an exercise of poor judgment. They thought as an immigration commissioner, Zago should have done better. He didn't do that. And so the president suspended him for 3 months, and the president told Zago, you got to go sit down. After the 3 months, during the period of the 3 months, I am sure you will have a lot of reflection. When you come back, when you resume your duty, you will exercise decision making with extreme caution. You will not just take decision anymore. So they let him go. I don't know whether Zago will need another letter before he starts job. I don't think so. I think immediately he's supposed to start job today, because the letter is clear with a time frame that we gave you 3 months. Turn over everything to your deputy, and you will resume after there. You would have had a reflection. I'm just thinking whether he will still have to await the president to get another letter to say, following the 3 months, I'm not convinced that you can go back to work, or he will just automatically go back to work this morning. That's what I mean. That one is not my judgment. I'm just still thinking what the next move will be. So let me go straight and talk to the chairperson, the executive chairperson of the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, Councillor Alexandra Zoe. I want to have something particular. I have a few questions for her, and then I'll come back to the public. I will come back to you, and I'll ask you something. I would like you to comment on something particularly this morning. So that is it. And that is it about that. The executive chairperson of the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, Councillor Zoe, is on this line now. Councillor Zoe, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to OKFM.
Good morning, Clarence. Good morning, everyone out there in Radio Land. Good morning.
Okay. Councillor, thank you for joining us. Now, I'm calling you because I want you to explain to us, probably as part of your public awareness, when the law talks about 30 days after the appointment, what exactly the law is saying as far as this whole asset declaration is concerned.
Oh, thank you. So the whole issue of asset declaration, there are 3 categories of officials and employees of government who are required to declare. The first people are the elected officials. So, for example, the people in the people in the House or in the legislature. Once you are elected, you declare before taking office. The next group of people are the people who are appointed by the president. This group of people have 30 days after appointment. It doesn't say you have to be commissioned. It says 30 days after appointment. We know that appointment comes after confirmation. So you are nominated, you are confirmed, and then you are appointed. The law says appointment. So 30 days after appointment, you have to proceed to the LACC and declare your asset. And then the last group of people are government employees. So if you are involved in making contracts that involve tendering, procurement, or issuance of licenses, you have to declare. So procurement officers, controllers, HR, these are individuals that have to declare. So yes, the 30 days applies to appointed officials. Once you get that your green letter, the 30 days begin to run, and you are expected to declare after the 30 days.
Okay, that's correct, and that's the reason why I was calling you, because I was confused about this whole 30 day, and I thought it was like from the day the president appoints you, meaning not the letter, but from the day the executive mansion announce your appointment. But thanks that you've made it clear, executive mansion announce your name, you go for confirmation, you are confirmed. When you receive your green letter, the 30 days starts. Now, if that is the case, why am I seeing Dr. Al Hassan Conte, Liberia's ambassador to the US, and these other ambassadors? If my memory is fresh on this one, Dr. Conte was appointed, I think, in January. Did he go beyond the 30 days too?
That you're very correct. The issue of Dr. Conte and the other ambassadors was brought to our attention yesterday because so Dr. Conte and the rest of the ambassadors were nominated in November of 2024, and after three months, because what we do, you know, the whole issue of gathering the information asset declaration is a tedious process. Sometimes we are not aware that the letter, the letter has been issued to them. So we put your name after, because we have nomination date is November 2024. Reasonably, it's expected that after 3 months, November, December, January, that you will have gone through confirmation and being appointed. Notwithstanding the letter, we were not aware that Dr. Conte was giving his letter. So he came in yesterday, and we talked about it, and that correction is going to be made. And we also will request that the other ambassadors can just proceed to the LACC or just share their letter with us. My number is already available with Dr. Conte. If he can just pass it on to his friends, if their letters have been given to them January 21st, then they can just proceed to the LACC, and we're going to make a correction. But yes, the catch behind it. Mm-hmm. I understand they have been working since November 2024, and this whole issue about 30 days is, as a public official, immediately you are appointed, because this is what we talk about transparency, this is what we talk about accountability. Immediately the president appoints you, before you even start working, do the needful, come to the LACC and declare your asset, you know.
No, but these ambassadors, these ambassadors have not started working in the diplomatic practice. It doesn't work that way. Even if Dr. Al Hassan Conte left the country and goes to America, the fact that he has not presented a letter of credence, he will not be considered a Liberian ambassador in America until that is done. So for these diplomats, I'm not sure they started working. But Madam Chairperson, I also noticed a lot of inaccuracies and inconsistencies in the listing the LACC published. For example, in Lofa, there is a big argument there. Some of the people who are statutory superintendents, the listing is saying they're mayor. Probably maybe that one you could say is on the executive or whatever. But I don't know whether the LACC did a very good due diligence before publishing the list. For example, Roger Doma is not the Deputy Minister of Health. He was appointed, and I think that appointment was withdrawn. The nomination was withdrawn. Martha Morris is serving that position. Sobot George, was nominated. That nomination was withdrawn, but their names are on the list as people who have not complied. How do you respond to these things? Because when people start to see these things, then they have a second thought that the LSCC did not do its work smartly.
So I will debunk that, especially when you say the LSCC did not do its work smartly. This is something that I will debunk, I will refuse, and I will reject. The LSCC has been posting these listings since July. This is not a new list. These are listings that the LCC has been posting since July. So for any reason, and the thing about these appointments, that's why I said the information, getting the information is something that I agree with you, we have to work on. But the LSCC has been posting these listings since July of last year, and these names have been coming up, and this position have been reflected. So for any reason, since July, if you had issue, these are things that should have been addressed with the LACC. So you wait now because the president has suspended, now everybody has issue and want to discredit the LACC. This is not something that we just jump out of the sky and decided to do. I agree. There may be some inconsistencies, like you mentioned, Roger. This is something that we addressed today. If you go to our website, you will see that the listing has been updated. But that is just a few that I know of. There are two cases, Roger, and the issue of the ambassadors. And I want to clarify again that the issue of the ambassadors, we are not aware that the letters were issued in January to the ambassadors. It was yesterday when Mr. Al-Hassan Conte brought his letter and clarified that to me. This is something we are going to address. All other issues on our listing, that is a listing of over 450 plus persons. So if the LSCC has issue with 4 persons, that does not discredit the LSCC. We all know gathering information. You are a journalist, gathering information in Liberia is it's not something that is an easy thing to do. So the official listing of the LSCC is currently on the LSCC website. It is the listing that we are dealing with right now. Those are the people who are going to be who are affected by the suspension of the president.
Okay, Madam Chairperson, thank you for talking to us. Except that, yes, like you said, you agree with me. You need to put in place some measures to ensure that when the listing come up, it shouldn't have too many. Because, for example, I listened to you on the VOA this morning, and James Botti was particular about Dr. Al-Hassan Conte, and the reason why he was particular is because he's an ambassador who's supposed to go to America. So, for example, if news institutions in America are publishing that the Liberian ambassador who's supposed to go to Washington has been suspended for not declaring his asset, that is an integrity issue that will go all over the U.S., and sometimes it's not good for these people's reputation. But thank you so much.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Clarence, but that's why I said we do not have to be waiting for 30 days. We as officials of government and head of institution, we should be able to make the difference, and now is the time to make the difference. When you get your appointment letter, you immediately proceed to the LSCC. The fight against corruption is not only the job for LSCC, it's the job for all Liberians. It's not only the job for the president. If you have been appointed by the president, you have a duty to proceed to the LSCC and declare your asset. This is something we've been making awareness about. Since 2024, I've gone to radio stations. I have even taken my time to send my teams to some of these ministries and agencies. I have taken my time to send the team to the House of to the legislature. And we still have these high numbers.
Now, Madam Chair,
it's something that if everybody needs to help the LSCC, you do not sit and wait when the LSCC put the list out, and all you try to do is discredit.
Yeah, we got
We
to
will
help.
not go forward like that.
We have to help the LSCC to do its work. Now,
Exactly.
the
It's everybody's business.
yeah,
Everybody needs to help the LTC.
the last thing is what constitute there's a word I want to use, but at what stage will the LSCC recommend a dismissal of an appointed official who is refusing to declare his or her asset?
I mean, we have done the recommendation. The recommendation includes withholding of salary, it includes suspension, it also includes dismissal. I would say now that the suspension has been imposed, and as of yesterday, we had individuals coming in. So the president is saying 1 month suspension. After that 1 month suspension, if you still cannot come to declare your assets, then we will publish another list. Dismissal at this point is clear that you do not want to work for the government.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Councillor Zoe, thank you so much.
Thank you, Clarence.
Councillor Alexandra Zoe is the executive chairperson of the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. Yes, she said, yeah, Clarence, I agree. There are a lot of issues, but it will not constitute our inability to do our work effectively. We want the public to join us. Yes, all that I was saying was, look, for example, the LSCC and the executive, they need to work together on this one, right? Had they really worked together, these people who are not in government names would not have surfaced. And the reason why I am concerned about Dr. Al Hassan Conte, because as a student of diplomacy, I know the implication of some of these things. That a diploma who's supposed to take over, who's supposed to go to a host country is being suspended for asset declaration is not a good sign. I know the implication. That's why I really focus on that. Okay, but it's okay. She said, yes, we need to put some things in perspective. We will improve on it, all the kind of thing. This is the OK Morning Rush. It's on 99.5. And she said, well, we're giving it some time. If we get to the stage where a lot of people are not coming up at that stage now, we can recommend dismissal. But at this stage, so the president has suspended a lot of them. The president said y'all should park all the vehicles and turn over everything your possession your deputy or whoever is supposed to take over from you for the 1 month February. You're not getting paid. So let me talk to police spokesperson Cecilia Clark. Cici, good morning.
Good morning, Clarence, and good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Now, what is this information about a police officer shooting to death, a minor or a boy or whatever? But there is an information about a police officer allegedly shooting somebody. What do you know?
Clarence, the information is true, but now not with what you said that the police officer shot a neighbor or that. But what is unfolding here is that the information is true. The Liberia National Police is investigating a shooting incident involving one of our officers, Boima Masale of the Police Support Unit. The incident occurred in the Bokomon, is the Boko community, Lower Virginia, around the Banja area. So it happened yesterday evening, February 12th, and this is why prompted an immediate response from the law enforcement authorities. So we, before I go further, we regret the incident because I say we regret meaning it involved death of a person. So we regret the incident and we sympathize with the family. But at this point in time, we have not gotten all of the information, or circumstances surrounding that shooting. So we urge the public to wait until we can get all the information surrounding that. But it's true, there was discharge of weapon by Officer Masale, and that weapon was a serious weapon during an encounter resulting in the death of an individual. The individual is identified as Talking Tom. What we have not yet established the age of the individual.
Okay. Where's Officer Masade now, and where is the body?
So Officer Masale has been placed on administrative leave. He's in the custody of the Liberia National Police, and that is the standard protocol pending the outcome of the investigation. So the LMP also is consoling the family, and the Inspector General has assured that this incident will be treated seriously, and he has initiated a prompt investigation to establish the facts and circumstances leading to this unfortunate incident. Clarence.
Okay, let's leave it like that. But we hope you, in the coming days, the police can be clear with giving us update about what the investigation reveals. I can understand you say it was last evening, and so as we speak, probably you've not gotten into the investigation yet. But we look forward to that. We want to know what went wrong. You know, our stage the police pull out and discharge the arm, and whatever happened. We'll keep in touch with you, Cecilia.
Indeed, Clarence, because the circumstances surrounding the shooting are currently under investigation to determine the facts and ensure full transparency. Like I said, it happened yesterday, but early on this morning, there's a press release that is on our page, and it's been shared. So we just want to, before I say, we just want to console the family, and we can assure the public that everything will be done. Even from today, as I speak to you, we update the public because to ensure transparency into this investigation. It's our officer, and the shooting went on, yes. At Banja, yes. But we are investigating circumstances surrounding the incident, and anyone with relevant details regarding the incident is encouraged to come forward and assist us with the investigation. Thank you so much, Clarence, for having me.
Thank you, Cecilia. Cecilia Gliglie Clark is the spokesperson of the Liberia National Police. Yes, she has just confirmed that an armed was discharged and somebody died. The police will have to investigate. I don't think somebody needs to be talking tongue. So, like she said, you know, they've now started the investigation. I'm sure his true, the deceased true identity will be established, and the police will tell us what went wrong. I'm one person who get very furious about this whole police discharging. At what point a police officer is supposed to even pull gun to but again, you know, I don't want to preempt anything. I don't want to jump ahead of the investigation. Let's wait and see. But again, sometimes when these things are happening and people say, oh, the police supposed to be carrying gun up to now, the police that, these are some of the reasons why sometimes I think the police force or the country or the government is very careful, because you know, sometimes I think shooting should be the last option. Yes, I don't know what happened. So let's wait on the police investigation to establish, because I know there were bystanders, there were people there who witnessed the situation. They will be able to tell us all these things. Now, I continue to think about something, yeah? You know, amidst few individuals, I think all of them are dead now. Even though I may not have personally interacted with some of them, but these are individuals that stood up to the government. These are individuals who gave their lives for our democracy. I miss Chief Kafumba Kone. I miss Bishop Marco Makla Francis. You know, where is the church? In all of these things happening in the country, where is the church? Where is the Liberian Council of Churches? Where is the church? Where is the how they call the composition of both the Muslim and the Christian institution? I will get it. Where are they? The Interreligious Council of Liberia, something like that. But where is the church? Where are our religious leaders? Why are they quiet? Why are they silent? There are a lot of things going on in the country that Chief Kafuma Kone would not keep quiet about. Marco Francis would not keep quiet about. Is it because our Our religious leaders are getting themselves involved in the mean politics of the country. Did we have religious advisor to the president on Islamic affairs or on Christian affairs when Kafuma Khan and Marco Francis then were doing all the advocacies? Did we have these positions? If we didn't have these positions, is it because we have these positions now? That's why the religious leaders are as silent as they are? Because where's the church in all this? Where is the church? The church and the mosque are important in these things because all of these individuals go to churches. They go to the mosque. Some of these people are Father of the Year in the churches, Mother of the Year in the churches. So the pastors and the imams have had influence on these people. And to some extent, some of the decisions they take in the public space. Where are our religious leaders? Where's the church? Where's the church? Yeah, when the impasse started at the legislature, we heard the Liberal Council of Churches made some intervention there. That is not enough. Justice Mercy has spoken. What's the position of the church? The Liberia National Bar Association, is it in your scope? Is it? Do you have anything in your rules that the bar does not issue statement? The bar does not talk about issues that matters to the governance of the country. That the bar as an institution, you cannot comment on governance issues. Do you have that? Is there anything preventing you from doing that, Mr. President, Councilor Bowman Jala, and your new leadership? Will the bar begin to speak out on issues? Where is the bar? Where are the church leaders? Where are our religious leaders? Too many things happening in the country. And you need to talk. You need to speak out. You see, right now, rationally, we have two speakers in the country. Somebody will say, no, Clarence, we have one speaker. Funatikova is still legitimately the legitimate speaker as far as the interpretation of Councilor Bessie is concerned. Well, that is something that everybody could argue about. But too many things are happening in the country. What happened? And I know that, Reverend, is it Dr. Samuel Reeves, right? Reverend Dr. Samuel Reeves, I know he's the current president of the Liberal Council of Churches. But at the same time, he was appointed by the president as, I think, the president of the Basel College. Now you think Reverend Reeves will criticize his deacon, Joe Boagai? Do you think so? Do you think Reverend Reed, as the head of the Liberian Council of Churches and at the same time president of the Basel Community College, or I think the Basel University, Reverend Reed is the president or the acting president of the Grand Basel University, you think he will criticize his Baptist deacon, President Joe Boagai? Is it because the religious leaders are taking government positions now, so they are tight-lipped on most of these issues? Is that what they're making us to believe? Imagine the critical moment in the history of our country when Kafuma Khan and Marco Francis and others spoke. That was the time a lot of people would not talk. I'm imagining if these leaders were around today. I don't want to add how do you call it, man? Former U.S. ambassador, how do you call him? Michael McCarthy, who say, why would J.J. Rowell say? I don't want to say why would Kafuma Khan and other people say, but I'm imagining if men like a Kafuma Khan was around today. If he spoke during a critical time in our nation's history, he would have spoken loudly this time. But most of the pastors now, most of them now, they are government people. Look at what I'm saying. The president of the Liberal Council of Churches is the president of the Grand Basel University. Come on. He presides over, he's the head of the Council of Churches. President Boagai is a Baptist deacon. Reverend Reed is a Baptist pastor. But at the same time, he's being appointed. You think he can talk to his deacon? The religious community is supposed to have a voice in most of these things we're talking about. We should not sit here until some of these things get worse. We should speak out. Yeah, the Liberal National Bar Association, I know that legal things, sometimes the lawyer then and the Supreme Court do something, I think the lawyer then can't want to talk. But at some point you need to talk. If talking is the only option, you need to talk. It's better we talk than for all of us to sit down here and say, these people, they are the legislature, we can't talk about it. And when the thing go all of hand, yeah. And Reverend Reed is also the president of the Baptist Convention. And President Joseph Boakai is an elder in the Baptist Convention. So it's a difficult thing. I'm just being honest. Look, all of these, the 173 members of the legislature, they go to churches and go to the mosque. Their religious leaders have influence over them. The Liberal Council of Churches is a composition of the churches in this country. The Inter-Religious Council is a composition of the both religion, the two biggest religions in the country. Where is Imam Ali Kurai? He's known for talking. Where's Imam Ali Kurai? He's not talking. The Liberal Council of Churches is silent. In fact, some of the churches got their own problem. They are at conflict with themselves. Is this the Liberia we envisage? The situation at the House of Representatives is extending. Yeah. Imam Ali Kurai used to be tough on the CDC, yeah. He used to be tough. Ali Kurai used to be tough on the CDC, yeah. I don't know. But I'm receiving information. This is something I need to verify. He's a Liberian though, but I'm receiving information that he's working at the port. This is something I need to verify. I'm not taking it for a fact, but this is the information that I'm getting. I mean, he can work at the port because he's a Liberian. But sometimes when these things are happening, it can compromise a lot of things. Ali Kurai used to be very tough, yeah. He was very tough during the George Weah time. He was speaking out on issues. Where is the intelligent Joseph Gallier Johnson? You know the famous Reverend Gallier Johnson, who now meets his words. I'm still trying to find a way that I can extend him an invitation. Our leaders, our religious leaders will need to seize on this. Look, the Liberal Council of Churches were here, they were issuing statements. George Weah regime, everything, they were issuing statements. You should continue to have an impact in the governance of the country. But now, all of them just, I can't understand. Yeah, now, here we say, Imam Ali Kurai is working at the port. I know that the Reverend Reeves is the head of the Basel University. So, you see. Where is the National Civil Society Council of Liberia? Of course, all of us are civil society people, but when the Civil Society Council speaks, it speaks with authority. Let's not keep silent about these governance issues. Let's talk. If we spoke during George Weah regime, we should talk during the Boakai regime. But again, so I'm also, who is the Chief Imam? They say the Chief Imam is a member of the MPA board. Who is he? Is it, so when all these people get appointed in government, they become compromised. That is the fact. When all these people get appointed in government, they become compromised. So in their respective positions in these institutions, they're not going to be talking about issues confronting and affecting the country. They're not going to be talking. They're compromised. They got jobs in the government now. The president gave them jobs. We talk the way we talk because we went through a lot in this country. And there are a lot of early warning signs written squarely and clearly on the different walls. We cannot afford to revert the gains all of us have made collectively. Our leaders, our elders, our people need to talk. The legislature is not beyond, look, we are the employers of these people. The legislature is no more powerful than the whole Republic of Liberia. We in these different constituencies too, we need to talk to these people. Now, in the midst of all the things going on, the plenary is saying they are contemplating on suspension action or against Musa ability for Kofa and other. I think they need to be concentrating now on making peace. How all of them can come together again as a unit to restore the public trust and the confidence the public have always had in the legislature, even though to some extent. What's happening over there is not supposed to be satisfactory to all of us. And that all these religious leaders and these religious institutions will be quiet in the midst of all these things that are happening in the country? No. Look at the National Civil Society Council chairperson, I think it's Loretta Poka. I'm told she's a board member on the FDA board. Yeah. Listen, Chief Siri Allen. You know there are certain people in the country who will respect you. You don't like them or you hate them. Now they say Loretta Popka she is the head of the National Civil Society Council of Liberia, but she's a board member on the FDA board. Look, Chief Siri Allen was chairperson of the NPP. He stood up to Taylor. Chief Siri Allen was a few years ago the chairperson of the governing council of the Coalition for Democratic Change. He stood up to WIA. When there were issues happening in the WIA government and Siri Allen did not like, Siri Allen will call a press conference and he will blast. He will express himself. That is how elders supposed to be. When you talk it in-house, they won't listen to you. You can come outside and talk it. Then they will listen to you. But most of these people, all of them are compromised. If the National Civil Society Council chairperson is on the FDA board, the chief imam, I'm told, is on the NPA board. Reverend Reed, a president of the Basel University, come to think about it. How will these people talk again? How will these different institutions have press conferences to comment on issues of governance to the country when their leaders are on all these different boards and working with all these different institutions? These people are compromised, my friends. But it should not stop other people from talking. Well, this is the OK Morning Rush. 8:15, Lonestar Cell MTN will be here. It will take us up to 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, Armstrong Goodbye Sledbo, a young man from Nimba, will be here. And of course, I want to talk about the post-Prince Johnson burial. And what is it? The National Elections Commission has set up April something for the conduct of the Nima County by-elections. What are they going to do and all these things? Charles Ye just celebrated 12 years of anniversary with his wife. It's a special wedding request for you, my brother Charles Ye and your wife. I wish you guys celebrate many, 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 many more years to come. That's my colleague Charles Ye. the man who is the fish man, the man left fish and crawfish and all kind of things. Child, yes, I wish you well. So let's talk about it. So you see, almost all the religious people, then they got their different institutions. Some of them they are board member, some of them they are board chair, some of them look, they have the right to work in a country, but in certain capacity, no, you can say no. I mean, I can be chair of the National Civil Society Council of Liberia, and I sit on FDA board. It will compromise a lot of things, you know. No, I can't, you know. Good morning.
Good morning, President Clarence. Who's going to the election of president? Yes, that one. And populating last. Clarence Jackson, let me appreciate you this morning for your discussion, people. I think the reason why I'm always following you. First, my attention has been tuned to the issue of the quote-unquote suspension of those common officials. People are crying after they admit, I see that action for the president being belated, dishonest, and disingenuous with people. Why do I say so? Those guys that are quote-unquote suspended, they have been working, some of them have been working since the inception of this government. Up to date, they are acquired mass would acquire wealth on the expense of our taxpayer money. What happens to all this pay they have been taking? What happens to all with all in the midst of corruption? What happens when they declare the asset? Be sincere. I think that the president needs to go forward. I think he is not honest in his issue of fighting corruption.
Okay. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Clarence. My name is Martin Lau, and I call from 72nd this morning.
Martin, let's hear you, brother.
Yes, thank you for the show this morning. I just thought to weigh in on the issue that has to do with the LACC. We know that, I listened to the LACC board this morning. I am trying to clarify on that issue. But when somebody is appointed, they go through confirmation and they get clear before they take office. And so there should be no excuse from the LACC that they did not know that this person has been reappointed or appointed, or they've been clear. Mm-hmm. It's easier to get the information even from the Senate on whether this person was confirmed or not confirmed, or even from the Executive Mansion website.
Mm-hmm. Honestly.
So to be repeating, what do you say, what do not need, not what do you say, what do not, but
Roger Thomas, Sober George.
And you put two deputy ministers for Ministry of Health on that same list. In fact, they even listed Madam Morris' name on that list as somebody who has not complied, whereby they gave a certificate for complying. So I don't know how the information is going.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to say. But besides that, Clarence, I think the government is making some gains, Clarence. The impasse at the Capitol building is a normal legislative proceeding. When the people go about and elect their leaders as a speaker or first amongst equals, when they decide and say they don't want this person, what do we do?
Some of the things that are happening now are becoming abnormal now. Some of the things that are happening now are becoming abnormal, and it is. And if all of us sit there and say no, that place is a legislative theater. The politics. Let it do their politics. It is having a reflection by extension on all of us.
I agree, but Clarence, you are one of those who also raised this issue about the president not following up on people who have not declared their assets. You talk about it. The president has taken steps. So I thought you were going to talk about it more, but you brought different things in here. But
we're gonna step now. After my man, after practically but Chief, after practically begging the people all that time, the people the people defied the president. The president, the executive bossman. 1 minute. When a leader of the country issue a statement on the Executive Mansion website and said this is the deadline, you must have done this, and they didn't do it, aren't you fine there?
No, what I want to say is the president has taken the step. It is unprecedented that number of people who have been suspended in this country. It has never happened.
Okay, thank you, Chief. But I'm not. But so what you want me to do? I must stay and be clapping. I know the president. When
you raise issue, you have one loud voice in the country that everybody respect. If you raise issue issue about governance issue, and the president takes steps about that, it's laudable.
But I recognize that the president suspended these people, and I talk about it that the president suspended. Except that I wanted the public to react to what they think was the most appropriate thing for the president to do. But because listen, Chief, everybody got different leadership style. Yeah? Some people, if they give instruction and you defy them, they will not suspend you. Probably you'll be a former official. But thank you very much, Martin. Martin Lawal. Thank you. Hello. Oh,
Clarence,
Martin, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be thinking the morning for the president.
Yeah, Tito.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me say good morning to the SLSA person, Parker. Someone take about from Bravo, this is LD.
Sam, go ahead.
So let me appreciate you and let me say thank to the president, even though it owed you to have the kind of action taken against those that willfully decided not to declare access. So, the president should do more like he said. If you see the president allow the data violated law to also disrespect the president on two occasions. Number one, the president declared his access. He went beyond the limit to publish his access. The president get a jail to even declare access. They refuse to declare access. So now all we can say to the president, especially as someone declare who love the president, the president should do what he calls salary investigation and do that on somebody, people for the last 1 year.
Thank you, Chief. Another caller, yeah. Hello.
Clarence, good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
The D Eric Baye here.
Eric Baye, good morning, man.
Somebody wants us to tell the president thank you for doing his job. Is that not what we put in there for? Is that why he's being paid? We will not sing the president for doing what he's supposed to do. That's his responsibility. Just like you go pay your child school fee, then you can't even say everything. I pay my child school fee, I pay job school fee. Is it not your responsibility? On the impact, on the religious leader, Clarence, as we speak, they set in another committee to go meet the president. The people want bold positions. The churches, the mosques, they have all compromised. Listen, look, you had the Archbishop, the Cali Archbishop in this country. He stood his ground. You had the man from the Papa from the Muslim community. Forget this. My conferences and our women, they stood their ground as tough as Charles Taylor was. As tough as Ellen Johnson Sally was, those people stood their grounds. But here you are, our people today. What you expect the Council of Churches to say? What you expect? Are you clear? He's sitting at the port. The other men, the Grand Basel, they have all been compromised. All the impasse of the capital building, someone say, is normal legislative proceeding. That's not true. What we are seeing at the Capitol building was the same thing that President Bouaka described as banditry and gangsterism. How can you not use the court to open an office or the office of the speaker? Use the law. So are you saying now, we the civilian, we the citizen, if anything happens, we should take the law in our hands?
Okay, Eric. Let's talk to another caller here on this line. Then we'll go back to our main line phones here. Hello.
Sorry, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. My name is Musa Kone, and I call you on my way to my cocoa farm this morning.
Musa, how are you?
Generally, personally, you want to say I'm okay, but as a nation, no, not sure we are.
Let's hear you. Let's hear you.
And Clarence, somebody said this is a normal issue or practice. It's not normal, Clarence. I am extremely, overwhelmingly disappointed in the way the country is going. Whether you want to say the president is not doing well, the legislature not doing well, it's just horrible. It's terrible. And there is no adjective to my disposal that I can use appropriately. Look, I saw a young man, or it's somebody who I thought was a young person, level-headed person, Clarence, just for mutual respect, just for your children, you are involved in broad day burglary for the struggle of power. This is somebody you work with. You go and unfortunately, this individual should be a lawyer. This individual should be a lawmaker. Breaking the law for whatever reason, parents. That guy should be mean and shame. He's your brother from one country. He should be shame.
But you are saying calling the man name. You just say they man.
That guy is a disgrace by all standards. Whether as a lawyer, as a Liberian, as a lawmaker, he is a complete disgrace. Such people not be in our midst, Clarence.
Okay, Musa.
Lastly, Clarence,
Yeah, Musa.
I overheard during the campaign that the president promised that he was going to put all imams and all, let's say generally all clergymen on payroll. So what the president is doing, if what I thought is true, it's a fulfillment of his campaign statement he made.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to all Liberians. Hello, yeah.
Yeah, good morning, Clarence.
Good morning. How you doing?
Great.
Okay.
Clarence came up calling from Ghana.
Yeah, Clarence, let's hear you.
Anytime you hold your knees long time like that, you will send money on your
But Nana, as I talking, somebody been here 2 minutes plus now. Somebody to call. That how the thing looking. Other people can call hold in.
Okay, let me drop that. Oh, Clarence, let me be honest. Thank you this morning. You know, this country, to be very frank, we have to allow rule of law to work. Okay? And let me appreciate the president what he did, although it may be belated. But some of us have been around some time. It's difficult for people to take this kind of step, especially the number of people. Because people always leave it because next election coming. I don't want somebody to feel bad next election coming. But let's go back in the whole issue. Those people, they elected their leader by themselves. Some of us have been around. Even listening to you calling civil service, religion, leadership, Edwin Snow and the other people who are happening here, I cannot remember any organization here enter in a people problem.
Okay, thank you, Chief. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, CJ.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. This is Nakula Sao.
Jim Sao, let's hear you.
Yes, so James Daba Nakula Sao, put it that way. So, quickly, my attention is drawn to the list that was published by the LACC. I see there you have a lot of people from local government
Too much.
across the country.
Too much.
Right? So that means that they make it big. There are people who come from Bokonjiri, people who come from Grand Jide, River G, Sino, Grand Crew. These people, many of them do not even, I'm aware that many of them may not even know that they're supposed to have access published. Some of them, since they got appointed, maybe they are not even come to town yet. So that means there has to be a lot of awareness, and also as a declaration, should we decentralize it? Should the people leave from those villages with no position that some of them, they get paying them $150, $100 US to leave from there to come Monrovia for that? So I think the LSCC has to want decentralized its activity. It shows that we have a problem, and that problem has to be looked at, right? With the names of local people. Then finally, Clarence, I feel very ashamed as a citizen for things like this to be happening in our country. We're all looking at it. And thanks for talking about it. I heard a lawmaker, fortunately that lawmaker is from my county, and he says that he doesn't care to follow the law, to go into somebody's place to take things from there and whatever. When he said the judiciary is a different branch of government, so it does not interfere with their work.
Okay,
so if somebody slaps him, he will not go to the court. He will say, because my friend lawmaker or somebody slapped me, I can't go to the court because I'm a lawmaker. We have to be careful.
Thank you, Thoba, and I think we can take the final caller right here. Or yes, final because our guests are here. Hello.
Morning, Clarence.
Good morning, sir.
This is Moali.
MD Moali, let's hear you.
So, firstly, the last caller made one of my points very clearly. I think the LACC should decentralize, particularly for people in Far East County. And then I heard my friend Iwe Paye say, we should tell the president, thank you for doing the job. Yes. Even your father or your mom is responsible to pay your school fee. When they pay it, normally you go and tell them thank you out of courtesy and to encourage them to keep doing so. Now, there is this thing about, providing around, if the president was serious, he should have dismissed those people. No. the LACC, you heard the LACC boss, and I'm happy she clarified. She said the first set of punishment they recommended is to withhold their salary, take their salary for 1 month. After that 1 month period, and they don't declare again, then they will go and recommend dismissal. So I hope our colleagues get that very, very clearly.
Okay,
and I
Mr. Ali.
also call on our colleagues in the house to try and resolve that issue. Let us sit and have a conversation for the sake of this country. We can continue like this. Thank
Okay,
you.
brother. All right, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, with that, we're not taking any call again. We apologize. We can't take call. Our guests are here, so we gotta take them quickly. Let's talk to our guests. Good morning to the both of you. We'll start from the female. Just introduce yourself and tell us which institution you work with or whatever.
Good morning. I am Lofty Stephanie Jima from the MTN Group, Marketing to be precise, CX department. I'm here with my colleague.
Let's hear you, bossman.
So my name is Emmanuel P. Molba. I'm from the marketing department of Lonestar MTN.
Okay, Lofty and Emmanuel, thanks for coming. Welcome to the show. How's the Lone Star Cell, Lofty? How's Lone Star?
Lone Star Cell is very fantastic. It's okay.
Okay, so you are here to talk about this recharge and what is a bumpy?
Yes.
What is
Recharge
it?
and bump.
What is it?
Okay, so we are here again to tell our Liberian people, our valued customers, that Recharge and Bombay is back 2.0. And this season is the money season. We are going to make a lot of millionaires from this season.
Lofty, you want pull the mark up small to you? Yeah, but okay, I think it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this season is about making millionaires. We are going to make 10% millionaires this season. Apart from the millionaires, we are going to give out a lot of cash prizes, rice, like different prices. But mainly, this season is about making money. Yeah.
Making money.
Yes.
Now, how does it work? What is this whole bumpy? Who gets into it? How does it work? And what are the prices you will be offering?
So this season, Recharge and Bombay is all about recharging. The more you recharge, the better chances you have to be a winner. So you have to recharge from 20 cents, the minimum 20 cents and above, and then you stand a chance to become a winner, to become a millionaire. Apart from that, whenever you recharge using mobile money and airtime, we are going to give you points. Those points you can use it to either purchase airtime or you purchase data bundle. So those points are used. So we'll just be giving you double because you recharge, you buy airtime on mobile money. We are going to give you points. Those points you can even buy data bundle. You can buy voice bundle. So my colleague will talk about the different prices that will be given.
Yeah, please, Emmanuel. Let's hear you. Let's hear you about the different prices But before we go to the different prices, Lofty, I want you to talk to us about how do I participate? Yeah, I got my Lone Star form. What do I do?
So Clarence, let me just come in there, right?
Okay.
So I think firstly, the Liberians people are very familiar
Just
with
you can pull the other mic to you.
this one.
Yeah, please. All right, that's good.
Much better.
Yep.
So I think the Liberian people are pretty familiar with. Okay, much better now, right? Okay, thanks. So I think the Liberian people are familiar with the recharge and bumpy. So if you can recall last year, the recharge and bumpy we gave out 2-bedroom house, which was very incredible, right? And it blew the mind of people out there. So now this time around, it's not just 2-bedroom house we are giving to one lucky winner. But like Lofty said, we are introducing 10 new millionaires in Liberia. So I think it's a good opportunity. So all you need to do right now is to have your Lonestar SIM card active, and then you can jump into this promotion. Now, Clarence asks, who is eligible for this promotion? So all MTN subscriber, once you have an MTN SIM card, you are eligible for this promotion. So all you need to do is just buy your Lonestar Mini, your Lonestar Data, your Lonestar Scratch Card, and once you do any of those transaction, you will get points for that action. And that, like Lofty said, your points can be used. I know you can use the point to redeem a free mini and free data. So I'll just like to set a context for the points.
Go ahead.
Let's take for typical example, right? If you purchase a $1 card, you will get 100 points for that $1 card.
$1 card.
$1 card will give you 100 points. And then let's say, so means if you purchase a $5 card, you will get 500 points if you're using a physical card, like the scratch card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now that 100 points you got for the $1, the 100 points can be used for two things. One, it can be used for our weekly raffle draw. So every Friday will be a raffle draw. So every Friday, that 100 points you got or the points you'll get during the week, it will be used for the raffle draw. That's one aspect. And that same points again, you can use that same 100 points to redeem free mini and free data. So it's just a win-win game, right? So I love to just like maybe take you through how you can like check your points if you do like a transaction, if you do a recharge, if you get points, maybe how you can check your points, how you can redeem your points, how to use your point to get free mini and free data. I love to just take you through.
Okay, Lofty, let's hear you. They're talking here that you're talking.
That we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
So after you have gotten your points, to check your points, you have to dial *156*2#. And then you select option 5. On the options, you will see MTN promotion. You click option 5, MTN promotion, you will see recharge and bump it. So when you see recharge and bump it, you select recharge and bump it, you will see two options. It's either redeem or to check your points. While checking your points, you can be able to get your free minis or free data. So that's how you go about
Okay.
the whole points.
This is good. Now, how is there a minimum or the smallest recharge amount required to win or enter the draw?
Yes. So for USD, so the minimum amount to earn your points is 20 cents USD, and for ARD is a 30 ARD. Yes. So 20 cents USD or 30 ARD earns your points.
Okay, not only the BB money alone.
No.
Now, will the GSM prices be given instantly?
Yes. So like I love to say, so if you maybe like did a recharge, let's say okay, if you bought a data bundle, right, and you earn a point, so you can redeem GSM benefit or GSM price, right? So that is you that *156*2#. Then you select option 5 that says MTN promo, and then you'll see recharge and bump pay. Now, if you select recharge and bump pay, you'll see option 1, it says check your points. Option 2 says redeem of a mini or data. Now, that is a GSM price. So if you select option 2, you'll see on the drop down menu that says for 80 points you get 10 minis. And then for 400 points, you get 100 megabyte. And then for 2,000 points, you get 1 GB of data. Now, let me just make a bit of a clarity around the points, because some maybe customer will be asking as to whether the points they are getting it will get expired. So, like I previously said, the points is used for two things. You can use a point for the raffle draw, and you also use a point to redeem free mini and free data. Now, the points you can use to redeem free mini and free data, that point is valid for 7 days. The points that is used for the raffle draw, that point don't get expired. It is only used for the raffle draw every Friday. But the one you can use to redeem free mini and free data is valid for 7 days. So within 7 days, you should be able to redeem your free mini and your free data. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lofty, when is this whole promo ending, and how will the winners be selected, for example?
So the promo is ending March 2nd.
Okay.
So we will have a weekly raffle draw, and based on your transaction, your recharge you do on a daily basis, you will stand a chance to be a millionaire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can a person win more than one time? Can I win more than one
Sure,
time?
you can. You can.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can win more than one time. We're giving a lot.
So, for example, of the, how do I know I've won?
We will call you, right? We'll call you on our number. Lonestar has a number that always call their customers when you are winning, when you are a winner. So we'll call you on 088805000.
Okay. Let me ask another question. If I'm transferring airtime to somebody, would that beneficiary get a point? I want to send airtime to somebody from my phone. I just send airtime to the person. Would that person get a point too?
Yes. So that transaction you are doing, the beneficiary will be the one to receive the points.
Okay, so just a bit of clarity around there, right? So if you are buying bundle for another person, that person will get points, right? So
if
let's
you are
say
purchasing bundle
using mobile money, that person will get points. But if you have maybe like $5 airtime already on your phone and you want to transfer like $1 to another person, that person will not get points because it's airtime transfer.
You want to say that again, please?
So if you are buying bundle, let's take for typical example,
like buy for others.
Yes,
right?
buy for others.
We have different bundles. So if you are buying for others using mobile money, definitely the beneficiary will be the one to receive the points. So you, the buyer, will not
you can
get
receive
the point. Yes,
because you're buying for somebody.
Yes.
And when you are transferring airtime to a beneficiary, that beneficiary will not get points. So it's only buying bundle using mobile money, that's when the beneficiary will get points. So if you are transferring airtime to your beneficiary will not get points.
So Lofty, what happens if I win but I'm unable to claim my price?
So the price will be at our office for how long?
So it's the period of 60 days, right?
Yes.
Yes. So the period of 60 days, the price will be available. So first thing, like you asked the question, right, Clarence, maybe how will our winner be contacted? So now, like Lofty said, we have our official Lonestar MTN number that will be using to call our winners on. So it's 00500,000. Apart from that, we will be live on the radio stations. And OKFM here, just tune in 5 to 6 p.m. Every Friday, you will listen to us on the radio live. So if you win, your number will be announced, and then your name will be announced, and we'll call you right on the radio. And we will also be live on our Facebook pages, right? So you can tune into Lonestar MTN Facebook page every Friday, and you'll see us live in the radio stations.
Do you have fees associated with this claiming my price? To claim my price, do I have to pay anything?
No, you don't have to pay anything. All you need to do is just make yourself available to where we'll be giving the price at that time.
Okay. So the point I will be earning too, do you have an expiry date to be used?
Yes. So like I said, so the points is used for two things. The point is used for the raffle draw. You can also use that same points to redeem free mini and free data. The one you can use to redeem free mini and free data is valid for 7 days. The one that is used for the raffle draw cannot get expired.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yes.
That's okay. So how many points can I use to redeem a price?
So the minimum is 80 points. So 80 points I give you 10 minutes. And then 400 points I can give you 100 megabyte. And then 2,000 points give you 1 GB.
So why are you people allotting the point based on the recharge channel?
Okay. So like we said, the recharge channel for consideration for this promotion is one physical card. So if you go to purchase your dollar, you reload a dollar, you'll get points for that. So that's the first channel for consideration for this promotion. So, and then the second one is you buy mini or data for yourself using mobile money. Now, all of our products have two payment options. So we have Momo and airtime. If you use airtime to pay for your bundles, you will not get points. Why? Because when you are buying the airtime already, you got points. So, but when you are buying a bundle using mobile money, you will certainly get points. And the good thing about Clarence is that if you are using mobile money to buy any bundle, you get double the points. So, for example, if you purchase $1 card, you get 100 points. But now, if you use mobile money and you purchase a bundle that costs $1, you get 200 points. So mobile money is double, and then physical card is a 1-to-1.
Do you people have restrictions on who to participate in a promo?
Like we said, Lonestar sell subscribers.
Okay. Now we have our friends here from Lonestar Cell. We're talking about recharge and this Bombay promotion. You heard them talking a lot. I want to leave it with you now to ask them a lot of questions. I see you sending me your questions. No, don't send the questions to me. Lofty and Emmanuel are capacitated. They got everything it takes to answer you. So call us on 0777700995, 0555 026995 and 0555 995 Call us on those numbers. Ask the questions, don't ask me. Hello?
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Jassy.
Yeah. What you want to know about the promotion?
Yeah, for me, I know more about the promotion because I've been following Lonestar. Even at my 5 on ERBC when it started the first promo. But my own confusion to do with the second one they brought recently. They brought cash prize there. For instance, when you get like 800 points, it will get 200 LD. But at certain point in time, I have more than 3,000 points. I was not winning, and when I go there to purchase the 800 points for 200 LD, they can go through. They say they're not working until they cancel it. So I know like they did that package also. If it will continue.
Okay, so they will be jotting down points. I hope people can just be writing so that right after you will respond to these questions. Hello?
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is James Tugbe, and I call you from Galway.
Tugbe, let's hear you.
Yeah, so I want to know if I'm a Lonestar subscriber and let's say I credit from Lonestar, and nobody know you can credit, physical cash to buy some bundle. So if I credit physical cash and buy a bundle, you know what I'm saying? We have to get the points. That's my question. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Let's go here. Hello?
Yeah, good morning, Clarence.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm dancing today.
From
Raleigh.
Yep.
I listened to your guest talking about the 2 point, the point that want to redeem to go for the promotion and want to for airtime.
Yeah.
I want to know, for the promotion, how does he use that point for the promotion? Because you not talk but you not get it the separate way to use it, but you not talk about the airtime and the promotion. So I want to know how you can use the point for the promotion.
Okay.
That's what I want to know.
Thank you. Hello?
Good morning, Mr. Jassy.
Good morning.
I'm Stephen Bradley. I'm still calling from Congress.
All right, say one.
Yes, something else confusing me about the point getting expired. In case I use my point and I just want to keep it there to win the raffle, it is possible?
Okay, they're listening. They're listening to everything. They will respond. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Manju calling, and just called to weigh in to support my colleagues in your studio. Hello, Emmanuel, and hello, Nancy.
They are listening.
How are you, Manju?
Yes, so just to add a bit on what they just explained. So basically, the Recharge and Bombay is one of our flagship programs that we launched last year, and this is the second edition of it. So basically, what we're trying to achieve is to encourage people to recharge through all of our digital channels. Like we heard them saying, whatever you recharge through Momo, it gives you double points. So there are a lot of goodies, there are a lot of fantastic prizes that we are anticipating to give this year. Last year was 2-bedroom house, which we know was just benefited by a single family, but this year we anticipate producing 10 millionaires in Liberia. So it speaks volumes to say this year the prices are so big, they are so huge. So we encourage all of our subscribers out there, if you have a Lonestar cell MTNC, do all of your transactions, buy your airtime, your bundles. All you have to do, and the code for the next 60 days is *156*2#. So I want to thank my colleague there. And then today is actually the official launch. So that means right after today, every other person who are listening to us, you can do your transactions on Momo and then enter the instant raffle and also the weekly raffle. Thank you, Clarence, for putting the team the opportunity.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, OGFM?
Yep.
Yeah. How are you, Clarence?
I'm good.
Okay. This is Washington Tour, and I'm joining from a battery factory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to know the total points needed for you to win the draw. And the second question had to do with why is it if someone is fighting to hit a particular point, then their point can get expired without getting any, call from Lonestar. Look, you never reach a point, so your point expire. All of these things. That's my 2 points. Thank you.
Okay, let's go back here. Hello.
Good morning, okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, let's hear you.
yeah, my concern had to do with the promotion. Yeah. My promotion first started for having like 50,000, 5,000 points. But next time I do a job, I don't know which day March you can reach those that very for you for. I don't know.
Okay, let me talk to you. Hello.
On Bishop.
Yeah.
I'm a very Lonestar apology. So I with them. I mean, appreciate them. But then they brought the promo before, and some of these subscribers had thousands of points, and then we never got in that draw. But then my second question I have to do with again, I just bought my $5 scratch card for Lonestar. I activated $3 and I left $4. Lucky I don't find my SIM card yesterday to check. I don't find my $4. Can you please just address that issue for me?
Okay, let's go back here.
His number.
Oh wow! I'm sorry. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Clarence. Good morning to the guest in the studio. I'm Moiba, Washington. Poncho Costa.
Yeah.
My question, I also tell you, Clarence, we don't get a 086. They have also win the senior, 05 really winning the senior. So I want you to ask the little senior. So I want you to ask the little ugly hour.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes, he was there. That's them. Let's just open back, put most on everything. We can go through the program by anything.
That's 05 can win it.
05 will win it.
Okay. They will tell why only 05 just win it. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, the teacher. Yeah,
it's bundle or data bundle. Yes. So.
Any other question there?
Another customer said that they got a call from Olivia.
Yeah.
So I want to say there are a lot of people around calling people to say, oh, you want price from Lonestar. We have an official number. And if that number doesn't call you, please, it is not Lonestar. Okay. So kindly know that. So I think that's all.
You finished with the question? So then we got to make one more round.
Yeah, sure. So okay. I think, we can take one more round.
Yeah, let's do a round call. 0555-995-995, 0555-026-995. Call us and talk to these people. Lofty and Emmanuel are here. Hello?
Yeah, Clarence, again, this is Washington. The man who asked about whether we have a 15 point.
Yeah, Washington.
My question had to do with this one. A few months ago, we used to recharge on Lonestar, and I got about maybe use about $1 a year, about 1,000, megabyte or GB. But why is it at this time Lonestar did not inform us, and they take all of this, benefit, strip everything from all the data bundle, all of these things, and as you recharging, maybe like the few days I call Lonestar, I recharge my $1, they get my data, the following day they were internet or having problem, I go check my data, they carry it. Since then, I've been calling Lonestar one call. I won't get it. Always answer me. I can read my number up to person no request. Why is it Lonestar continuing to we the customers?
Thank you. Hello.
Good morning. This is okay, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my name is Augustine Shemo. I'm calling from a report people.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask the people in studio, how do you know the differences on these points, the data points and the raffle draw points?
Okay, let's go here. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
My name is Connery. I'm calling you from Single.
Mm-hmm.
So I got this question. If your relatives travel, for example, and then you managing the mobile money number, and then you use it there, and that number having to generate points. You got the person ID card, you got the SIM card with you, but the SIM is not registering. Can you claim that points or the price?
Okay. 55599595. Hello.
Clarence, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Small, and I call from 9th Street.
What's your full name, sir?
It's Small.
Okay.
Yeah, I got issues concerning Lonestar recharge process.
Mm-hmm.
We were recharging $2, and Lonestar giving us 7 days for 5 gig.
Mm-hmm.
I recharged $2. I got my 7 days for 5 gig. It even took 3 days. Lonestar took my data. When I called the office to inquire what happened, the office said I should go to the nearby branch and engage.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got to the nearby branch in red light, they said they sent an email to the headquarters. Since 2 weeks now, they've been sending email. The email can't reach. I can't receive my data. Each time I call the office won't respond to me. The office won't say anything. I'm kind of concerned. Why Lonestar always doing it to us? Lonestar will get a habit that you recharge your.
Thank you. You asked a question already. We'll respond. Hello.
Yeah, good morning again, people. This is Charles Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan.
Yeah, I was saying the last time I bought my father cat, and I subscribed 3 days Lonestar on it. But $4. All of a sudden, my finger got missing. I've been checking for it. Just last my web for it. I put it in my phone. I was expecting that the dollar I knew 3 days for them. But my $4 you food got it for me, not for Lonestar. Lonestar took it. I called the office to get sent back to Redland.
Okay, just 1 minute. Just call your number.
0886 89 2017.
0886 89 2017. Okay,
yeah.
My friend. Okay, thank you. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
This is Edward Flomo. I'm calling from Chegostown.
Yeah, Flomo.
Yeah, I would like to ask if in the promo they are talking about or they're talking about other customer services.
Okay, thank you.
But I have a question.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Samuel A. Sapon calling from Cardwell.
Yeah.
Situation the last time I bought my $2 card, and while scratching it, the number, like some of the number got good. And then I called the office, I raised that concern. And I've been almost like 3 months now, they're getting back to me, I can't hear anything. It's not meaning about the card, but if your customers have issue and you say I will get back to you, just make it your business, to get back to them. But it won't be fine like delay things, that's not good.
Okay, sir. So we'll do this one, then we'll go back to them. Hello?
Yeah, good morning, Clarence. My name is James.
Yeah.
And I call for Inco. Yeah, Clarence, I got an issue with my Lonestar SIM card. And I got my SIM card, I did that Lonestar mobile loan. And then I pay back in that time frame. And after that, as soon as I put money on my phone, well, with that thing, I know certain tax my issue.
Okay, thank you. So let's listen to them. Lofty and Emmanuel.
Yeah, sure. Clarence, so thanks again, right? So like the first quarter, right? On the second section here of the second core section, Lonestar MTN have different promotions for different time of the year. So I think the first one this year is a recharge and bumpy, and we also have Momo Wisi Wasa as well. So the one you were speaking of about having using points to redeem cash, that is Momo Wisi Wasa. So for the recharge a bomb of you, and you have all the supporting a document. If possible, they bump is back. So those who are not opportune to listen to us today on the radio, so and you are hearing us, so please tell your friends and family that hey, I recharge and pump is back. So anytime you're ready to put money on your phone, just use a Lonestar. Anytime you're ready to buy mini or data, just use a Lonestar, and you'll get points, and you're going to arrive at your, and you could be that next lucky winner to be a millionaire in Liberia.
Lofty, let's get your parting comments.
So for me, Lone Star Cell is here to make life better. Lone Star Cell is here to do what our customers want. So I want to say, the more you recharge, the better chances you have to win. Become a millionaire now by recharging and share love. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Moses, you might want to say anything, or it's okay?
So, for me, last year, just one person won 2 barren horse. This year, 10%, 10 millionaires. And not just the 10 millionaires, we have 100 in the building as well. We have people that will be winning 100,000, 10,000, So it's massive, and it's open to all of our subscribers. So it's just a word of encouragement to say, who knows? This maybe might just be your season. I think I heard one of our callers saying that last year the recharge had about 5,000 points, but they were not fortunate enough to win. This year, my brother, who knows? It might be your season. Yeah, so don't get discouraged. Keep recharging, and it will happen. Yeah,
okay,
sure.
Lofty Emmanuel here. Thanks for coming so much. Thanks for coming, and I know a lot of people have heard, and people already know about this whole promotion. Probably these questions will help you. But thank you so much. Thanks to the both of you.
Thank you, Clarence. Thank you for having us.
Okay, the Bumpy, Recharge and Bumpy promo. Lonestar Cell. They've been here talking about it. They told you all the different things, how you can win the prizes, what you need to do, what you don't need to do. Let's take a break.
This is the time we come together to keep our country safe forever. So open up your heart, let a true love come right in. 'Cause love is all we need to make us stand. Let's understand one another and learn to live together as brothers and sisters. Without togetherness, we won't have a peace of mind. Let's celebrate and have a peaceful home.
Today is World Radio Day. Thanks to all of our colleagues, wherever you are sitting in the newsroom, whether from the print, from the electronic. The Association of Liberia Community Radio is having an occasion at the Pinsville Town Hall today, right? Celebrating World Radio Day.
And only home that we have, sweet Liberia. Love is all we need to make a stand. Let's celebrate and have a peaceful home. Love is all we need to make a stand. Let's celebrate. one and only home that we had. Sweet Liberia, love is all we need to make it stand. Let's celebrate and have a peaceful home. Love is all we need. Ladies and gentlemen, Sakanjiba will now dedicate this song to the Liberian